This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Baconride today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
And the Smith Center Redmen, Jeremy McGuire along with color analyst Dave Barber. Dave, this game is a game that TMP, you look on the books, okay, the Monarchs should win this game, but one thing about Smith Center we've learned, whether you grew up there like myself or whether you've seen them play forever, they don't back down from anybody regardless of the sport.
No, they have that mentality to come out, keep coming at you, and you know, even if you throw several punches at them, they're going to be ready to fight back. So, not a team that you want to take too lightly, for sure.
Let's take a look at your starters. First for Smith Center, 3-5 on the year, 1-2 in the Mid-Continent League. Head coach Joe Burgart. They will go with Thane Benoit, a 6-foot junior. Blake Hackert, a 6-foot senior. Austin Hobelman, a 6'1 freshman. Gavin Overmiller, a 5'10 senior. And Brett Meyer, the 5'4 sophomore, or 6'4 sophomore. For TMP, 6-2 on the year, the 4-0 in the MCL. Joe Hurdle, the longtime head coach. They will go with Peyton Hoffman, the 6'3 senior. Chase Romey, a 6'2 senior. TJ Flax, a 5'11 senior. Jared Vitzum, the 6'7 senior, and Ryan Reuter, the 6-foot senior. So for Smith Center, it's Benoit, Hackert, Hobelman, Overmiller, and Meyer. For TMP, Hoffman, Romey, Flax, Vitzum, and Reuter. We are about set for tip-off. TMP in their home white uniforms with the navy blue numerals trimmed in silver. Smith Center in their road red uniforms with the white numerals trimmed in green. And our uniform update brought to you by Phase 2 Team Gear and Screen Printing, just east of Vine Street on 22nd Street here in Hayes. Keys to victory tonight for the TMP Monarchs, Dave Barber.
I think we start defensively with this Monarch team. They get after you, be aggressive, and again, we talked about a little bit ago, protecting the home floor and just keeping that momentum rolling as we go into the Mid-Continent League tournament and a chance to defend their title from a year ago.
I spoke with an opposing coach who I won't mention, but a good friend of mine that TMP has already played this year, and I asked him what he thought about TMP, and he goes, that defense. So the defense definitely part of what makes this TMP team so good. Here we go, Meyer and Vitzum in the center circle. TMP right to left with the basketball. Backside, there's Ryan Reuter right at the rim for a TMP layup. 2-0 TMP right out the gate.
Just like they drew it up.
Full court pressure. Overmiller into the front court, plays it to Meyer in the corner. Now Gavin Overmiller has it back. One dribble, plays it up to Benoit between the circles, back to Overmiller. Plays it in the lane. Now with the basketball is Hobelman. There's a three-pointer, Overmiller, no good. Rebounded on the backside by Meyer. Floats one up, can't get it to go. Hobelman can't get the shot to go. Now Hackert has Benoit out to Overmiller. Another three, no good, and TMP finally clears the board. Here come the Monarchs up the floor, and a foul is going to be called on Gavin Overmiller. And the first foul of the ball game. And TMP will get it back. Boy, Smith Center really battling after the boards on that possession.
Yeah, that's what they do. They aren't going to not be aggressive and fight for everything loose ball.
Monarch basketball up 2-0, 45 seconds into the ball game. And just like Coach Hurdle talked about in the pregame, there's the Smith Center zone. Little 2-3 matchup zone. TJ Flax goes inside hard off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Hobelman. And it will be Smith Center basketball. Looking down the lane, it's going to be tipped away and out of bounds off of Smith Center. A turnover for the Redmen. That TMP pressure causing some issues here in the early going, and now Smith Center is going to do a little 1-3-1 full court pressure. Now it kind of morphs into a 1-2-2. Hoffman gets it to Reuter. Now Reuter back to Peyton Hoffman into the front court rather easily. Now Hoffman had a moment, now looks into Vitzum, shoots one up and can't score, but he is fouled and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. That Smith Center foul is going to be called on Blake Hackert. And Jared Vitzum to the line to shoot a pair, 63% on the season. Has to compete with his sister, who had a pretty good day at the line. She was 5 out of 6. First free throw for Jared is up and in. 3-0 TMP on top. 6:33 to play, first quarter. Second free throw for Vitz. Misses, no good. Rebound. It's going to be a foul over the back called on Peyton Hoffman. That's his first. And that will be the first team foul on TMP. Now the Monarchs in a 2-1-2 full court press as well. See if this is just token pressure or if they're really going to put it on them. Benoit has the ball tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds to Smith Center as he tried to throw over the top of the zone. Inbounds to Meyer, leading scorer for this Redmen team, the only player in double figures. And another foul is going to be called on Peyton Hoffman, guarding Hackert on the outside. That is 2 on Peyton Hoffman. And just like that, Hayden Lowe's services are going to be called upon as Hoffman will have to sit on the bench a minute and 44 seconds into the ball game. That's not your best option if you're Joe Hurdle. No offense against Hayden Lowe. There's a ball that's stolen by TMP. Ryan Reuter got his mitts in there. Up to Vitztum, lays it in. Boy, that ball moved up the floor rather quickly.
What a great full court look.
5-0, TMP on top. Smith Center looking to break the pressure. There's the ball that's loose. And boy, Hayden Lowe just got pummeled. The ball's out of bounds off of Smith Center. A turnover by the Redmen. Boy, you got to love that. Just stick your nose in their toughness. And a timeout, a 30-second timeout, is going to be called by Smith Center with 5:52 to play here in the first quarter. And we're already seeing the TMP defense cost Smith Center some issues.
Yeah, they don't exactly back down either. And Lowe comes in just like you saw right there, loose ball, and he is all about getting after it, even though he knows he's going to take a pretty good shot.
So with 5:52 to play in the first quarter, TMP up 5-0 with the basketball. Smith Center has already turned it over 3 times against this pressure. So Redmen during this timeout looking for something that might help them, shall we say, get the ball to the rim. They haven't had any luck doing that. Monarchs on the offensive set. Ryan Reuter dribbles towards the baseline. Now left side, TJ Flax plays it inside. Shot off the glass by Vitztum. Goes up for his own board. Can't score, but he is fouled and will go to the line to shoot a pair. And that foul is going to be on Hobelman, his first.
Yeah, and Vitz again kind of got a little bit of height advantage inside tonight, so got to keep working inside the paint.
He could have a good time tonight. First free throw rims in after hitting the front of the lip. 4 tonight for Jared, averages 20.5 points a ball game.
Pressure's on him because he's already missed 1 free throw. So.
Yep. Second free throw, he's missed 2. He's going to have to shoot a lot more free throws to catch up with Kayla. 6-0, TMP on top. 5:34 to play. There's a backside look to Meyer. Misses the shot. Rebound. Going to be out of bounds off of TMP as Hayden Lowe is the last to touch it. With Jared Vitzum just caused a little bit of a smoke screen as he had fallen down on the press. Got back up, hustled back just enough to give Smith Center some problems. Meyer inside has his shot blocked by Vitzum. Now inside Benoit, plays it to Hobelman. Short jumper is good. First 2 of the game for Smith Center. It's 6-2, TMP up by 4. Ryan Reuter breaks the pressure, no problems. TJ Flax will cut to the rim, lost it, double dribble or travel, whichever way you want to call it, but TJ lost control of the ball.
Yeah, it was a turnover.
And Jared Shoemaker will check in and replace TJ Flax. It's good to see Jared back in the mix for TMP. 5:01 to play first quarter, TMP leading Smith Center 6-2. Over Miller, drives it into the front court, threw it away. Looking for that left-handed bounce pass to Meyer, and it's a turnover. And a substitution coming for the Redmen as Jesse Staples, a 5'11 sophomore, checks in and replaces Hackert, the senior. On the floor for TMP, it's Romy, Vitztum, Lowe, Reuter, and Shoemaker. In the corner, Romy. He'll go up strong and score. Boy, Chase aggressive to the rim. It's 8-2 TMP. Overmiller. They play it up to Meyer. His shot's partially blocked by Romy, but a foul on TMP. It's going to be the first on Romy. Meyer to the line, a 57% free throw shooter on the season. Meyer 6'4". His first free throw right through there. His first point of the game brings Smith Center back to within 5. TMP is led by as many as 6. Second free throw for Meyer. That one is through as well. He has 2, 8-4. TMP on top by 4. Ryan Reuter plays it to Shoemaker. Now Jared played up the floor for, I'm not sure who he was looking for, and that ball's going to be knocked out of bounds off of TMP. A turnover on the Monarchs, and TJ Flax will check back in and replace Shoemaker. Monarchs a little sloppy offensively here in the early going. Smith Center doing a good job against this TMP pressure so far, and then a turnover on the Redmen as the freshman Hobelman walked with it. Well, 3/4 court pressure from Smith Center. Jared Vitzton will take it right to the rim and lay it in. 6 for Vitz. The benefits of having a 6'7" guy that can handle it, and that ball's knocked out of bounds by TMP. Monarchs are going to get their conditioning in tonight because Smith Center is attacking this TMP pressure by getting the ball out and moving quickly, and some substitutions for the Redmen. Austin Gooder checks in for the first time. Hackert checks in, back in. Hobelman and Overmiller will sit for Smith Center. Hackert with the inbound. Looking, plays it in the corner, tipped out of bounds by Ryan Reuter. It will stay with Smith Center. Monarchs 6-2 on the year. There's a steal on the inbound. Vitztum has it for TMP, pushes it up the floor. Baseline pass for Hayden Lowe, and it's out of bounds. I am fairly certain that Vitz thought Hayden was going to continue toward the bucket.
Yeah. Lowe kind of quit on him, and
now Meyer underneath the bucket has his shot blocked, but a foul is going to be called on Vitztum. That will be the first foul on Jared, and Brett Meyer will go back to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First free throw for the sophomore is right through there. Has 3, all from the line. 3:39 to play first quarter, 10-5 TMP. Second free throw for Meyer. That one's short, rebounded by Vitztum. Here come the Monarchs. Hayden Lowe. Now to Vitztum. Vitz drives in the lane, kicks it baseline to TJ Flax. His jumper is good. TJ Flax continuing his offensive aggressiveness from earlier this week. 12-5 TMP by 7. Gooder plays it to Benoit. Has his shot blocked by Ryan Reuter. Boy, Benoit went up and Reuter went up with him and rejected that ball out of bounds. It will stay with Smith Center, but it was worth a holler after that shot block.
Good defense. The Monarchs continue to pressure.
Inbounds to Hackert. He nearly had it stripped away by Lowe. Goes baseline and cut off by Vitztum. Now outside to Staples with the basketball, and a foul is going to be called on Ryan Reuter. That will be the first on Ryan. 5th team foul on TMP.
No, the aggressive defense are going to get a few of those calls. Maybe calling it a little tighter tonight than they've seen.
Staples inside, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Staples as he left his feet to deliver that pass, and Ryan Reuter was there waiting for him. That's a turnover on Smith Center, the first foul on Staples. 4th team foul on the Redmen. TMP with the basketball back, up by 7. Right side Low, in the lane to Vitztum, has his shot blocked, and it is going to stay with TMP. A nice block that time by Meyer.
Yeah, he made up some ground to get to that one. I think Vitz thought it was going to be an easy one, didn't quite go take it as strong as he would normally.
Substitution. Hobelman back for Smith Center. Gooder will take a seat on the bench. Lowe with the inbounds, gets it to Reuter. Ryan looking for some help, nearly lost it, got it back. Now a bounce pass to Lowe. Jared Vitson says, let's set the offense, young man. Now in the lane, underneath the Romy, reverse layup, no, but a foul is going to be called on Hobelman, and that will be his second. And Chase Romy will go to the line for TMP, a 73% free throw shooter on the season. First free throw for Romy is on the way, and it is good. So Chase hits the free throw. He scored 3 so far. Second free throw coming for Chase. Monarchs by 8. Got it to go. Monarchs by 9. 4 points for Romy, 14-5 TMP, their largest lead of the ball game. That is without Peyton Hoffman being on the floor for most of this quarter as well. Overmiller crosses over, plays it baseline to Meyer, and he got it back, couldn't get the shot to go. Rebounded by Vidstum. Jared pushes up the floor. Nobody's going to pick him up. He'll float it in the lane and score. Vidstum got 6 feet from the bucket before anybody picked him up, and that was too late. A 30-second timeout on the floor. We're going to keep it right here. 16-5, TMP with the lead. And I just don't think Smith Center has seen a lot of a 6'7" guy that can go and bang inside, but can handle the ball, can shoot the three, or can dribble it coast to coast and then shoot a little floater in the lane.
Well, they're probably telling him in the huddle right now that if he's going to drive the length of the floor, somebody needs to pick him up, maybe around the top of the key as opposed to right down near the rim.
That would probably be their best option. But with 2:18 to play in the first quarter, Smith Center trailing TMP 16-5. Monarch basketball brought to you by Discount Siding Supply, HayesPost.com, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, and by Eagle Communications, our community connected. Luke Reuter, Michael Lager, Creighton Renz into the ball game for TMP, and a foul is going to be called instantly on Renz as Meyer will go to the line to shoot a couple of free throws for Smith Center. He has lived at the line here in this first quarter. So it's Renz along with Lager, Lowe, Luke Reuter, and Peyton Hoffman back on the floor as well for TMP. Free throw by Meyer is good. He has 4. TMP lead is down to 10 at 16-6. Second free throw up and good. Meyer hits a pair. He has 5, all of them from the free throw line. 16-7, TMP by 9 with the basketball. 2-3 zone by Smith Center. TMP's been able to attack it so far. Getting on the interior. Hayden Lowe goes inside, off the glass and in. Fearless to the rim for Hayden Lowe. Back to an 11-point TMP lead. Hackett picked up by Reuter. Now he's going to be double teamed to Lowe, and Lowe trying to get the steal, and that's a foul. And it's going to be a 1-and-1 for Gavin Overmiller, a 58% free throw shooter on the season.
Again, just being aggressive, a little overplay on the pass and got that body contact. Luke
Reuter will check out. Lowe will stay on the floor for TMP. So 1-and-1 for Overmiller. Interesting twist around the back with the basketball, and he hits the first free throw. He scored his first point. He averages nearly 8.5 a ball game. Second free throw coming now for the 5'10 senior. And it's up and no good. Rebounded by Lager for TMP. 18-8, Monarchs by 10. Peyton Hoffman, double team, now plays it to Lowe in the lane to Renz. Creighton pumps, gets it to Peyton Hoffman in the lane. Floater, no good, rebounded by Smith Center. Staples with the basketball, and then a foul is going to be called on Peyton Hoffman. He's just picked up his third. And to the free throw line will go Jesse Staples. Well, Peyton Hoffman's going to have to sit the rest of this half, you would figure, with 3 fouls. Ryan Reuter checks in. It's a 1-and-1 for Staples, a 33% free throw shooter this season. And misses it, and rebounded by Lager for TMP. Out to Ryan Reuter. 1:20 to play, first quarter. TMP on top, 18-8. Joe Hurdle whistles out some instructions for his team. Now Shoemaker with the basketball at the free throw line. Right side to Reuter, now top of the key to Renz. Creighton to Jared Shoemaker, baseline jumper, missed everything. Rebounded by Staples and nearly stolen by TMP. Hacker it into the front court with a pass. Staples to Overmiller in the lane, and I have no idea where he was going with that one. And Joe Burgart does not know either.
That's what happens when you leave your feet on that penetration like that with nowhere to go with it.
Yep, leave your feet with nowhere to go, and you end up with the turnover, which is the 8th of this first quarter on Smith Center. TMP with the basketball back. Reuter top of the key. Plays it right side to Shoemaker. Jared plays it baseline to Lager. In the lane to Renz. Off the glass, no. Creighton follows again. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Smith Center. Benoit crosses over traffic into the front court. Now Overmiller on the left side. Baseline, ball stripped away. Loose ball, jump ball, possession will stay with Smith Center with 18.3 to go in the first quarter. Overmiller with the inbounds, gets it to Meyer, guarded by Lager. Now Staples, they play it into Meyer, and he can't score it. Rebounded by Ryan Reuter. Ryan lost it. Now Hacker is fouled, and it will be free throws for Smith Center again. They have shot plenty of them here in this first quarter. Hacker will shoot 2, a 52% free throw shooter. Free throw is up and good. First point of the game for Hackett. Reese Buckmaster, a 6'2 freshman, into the lineup now for the Redmen. Second free throw is up and good, so Hackett hits a pair. He has 2. TMP quickly up the floor. Ryan Reuter in the corner. Shoemaker fires a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Smith Center, and we are at the end of the first quarter. TMP 18, Smith Center 10. We're back with your second quarter after this 60-second timeout. This is Monarch basketball.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpa One of Hayes Vidston Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team.
Welcome back to Al Billinger Fieldhouse. We start the second quarter. TMP on top, 18-10. Monarchs will have the basketball. Lowe, Ryan Reuter, Flax, Vidston, and Romy for the Monarchs, and Chase just mishandled that basketball. Turnover number 5 on TMP. Joe Hurdle just shakes his head as they just gave a possession away. For Smith Center, it's Benoit, Hackett, Staples, Meyer, and Overmiller. Baseline shot for Benoit, rims off, no good. Rebound, gets his own as it pinballs off several hands in the lane. That's going to be an offensive foul called on Brett Meyer. That is his first personal. Turnover number 9 Joe Burgart having a discussion with Mark Brock, the official. Mark explaining it to him as TMP gets the ball down the floor up by 8. Bounce pass to Hayden Lowe. Plays it backside to Reuter. Ryan's open for a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound on the floor. Romey has it. Goes up strong and is able to get it to fall in. That's 6 for Chase Romey. TMP back up by double digits. It's 20-10 Monarchs. Hackett looking for some help. Gets it to Meyer. Underneath to Hobelman. Had his shot blocked by TMP. The Monarchs will run it up the floor, and that's going to be a travel called on Chase Romey as he took an extra step on the fast break.
Well, Chase, despite that, has had himself a nice game here early tonight.
6 points already, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, so doing everything you'd ask of a guy to do so far. Meyer drives at baseline and threw it away. Benoit was cutting and Meyer was expecting him to stay put. Kind of the opposite of what happened to TMP in the first quarter. The exact opposite.
Seen that a couple of times tonight.
Monarchs in the lane. Vitztum to Romey. Tough shot for Chase, and he's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, it was a good job by Romey just to get control of that. Ball came in there with a little mustard behind it.
It's a little hot.
It was a little hot.
Chase will go to the line as Gavin Overmiller's picked up his second foul. Romey 2 out of 2 so far tonight at the charity stripe. First free throw right through there. Tell you what, free throws are a huge part of the game, and if you can knock down free throws, you make yourself that much better. Second free throw for Chase. He eyes it. Bend of the knees, missed it, rebounded by Meyer. TMP by 11, 21-10. Benoit out to Overmiller in the lane. Jumper, good for Gavin Overmiller. 21-12. TMP will go against this 2-3 zone. Just looking for a gap. They saw a lot of zone on Tuesday night in Waukene, so it's not something they're not used to seeing. In the lane, Vitztum comes up with a loose ball. 10. I think the student section reacted kind of like, oh, what a pass by TJ Flax, but
well, it wasn't on purpose.
TJ might tell you, yes, it was a good pass. But for those of us here,
he faked me out.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
That's right. You take it any way you can get it sometimes.
Turnover on Smith Center on the other end, so TMP looking to extend their lead. Out to Reuter on the backside. A little bit soft on the pass, so Ryan decided not to fire on the three-pointer. TMP has done their damage from the inside. I believe they've only shot 1 3-pointer, make it 2, and that one's off the rim, no good. Rebounded. It's going to come out long to Hayden Lowe. Now plays it baseline to Romey. Chase will go in strong. Nearly walked with it. TJ Flax in the lane, dribbled it off of Benoit, and it's stolen by Smith Center. Up the floor, Staples off the glass, no. Rebounded by Ryan Reuter. Ryan plays it up the floor. It's stolen by Smith Center. Overmiller nearly had it stolen from behind. Now Hobelman will settle things down for Smith Center and get it to Benoit. Now Overmiller in the lane, had it tipped away, and Vitztum has it for TMP. It is a 2-on-1. Low inside, no. Is it an offensive foul or is it an and one? We'll see.
They're going to call that offensive, I think.
Yep, that's an offensive foul on Hayden Lowe. That's his second personal. 9th turnover on TMP. Monarchs just not quite the spacing I think they needed on that fast break. And David McFarland will check in now for the Monarchs with 4:53 to play in the first half, and TMP leading by 11. Benoit left side. Plays it to Staples. Now in the corner to Hobelman, picked up by McFarland. And that pass zips through the TMP defense and right to the padding on the baseline, out of bounds, and a turnover on the Redmen. So TMP will have it back. Substitution for the Monarchs. Jared Shoemaker will check in and replace Hayden Lowe. Well, you just feel the Monarchs are on the verge of really taking off in this ball game. McFarland plays it right side to TJ Flax. TJ now to Vitztum. Elbow jumper in and out, no good. Rebound tipped out long. It is going to be Smith Center on the fast break. Staples has his shot blocked by Vitztum, but they are going to say it counts as I think Vitztum caught a piece of the backboard, which good call by the official. So Jared Vitztum inadvertently gets 2 points for Jesse Staples. Luke Reuter back now for TMP, replacing David McFarland. 9-point lead for the Monarchs, and again, this zone kind of slowing TMP down a little bit. Romy baseline, kicks it out of some trouble. There's the free throw line jumper by TJ Flax, no good. Jared Shoemaker with the board, can't get it. Rebound tipped around, out of bounds off of Smith Center. So it will stay with TMP with 4 minutes to play in the first half. Shoemaker looking for the inbounds, gets it to Vitz. He's fouled by Hobelman. And 2 free throws coming for Jared Vitztum.
Fouls on the Redmen, number 22, Austin Hobelman. To the line for the Monarchs, number 21.
23-14. That foul is the third on Hobelman. And the free throw is up and good for Jared Vitztum. He has 11 to lead all scorers. He is 3 out of 5 from the free throw line as Austin Gooder checks in to replace Hobelman. Free throw coming for Vitz, second one, and got that one to go right through there. That's 12 for Jared Vitztum. And the Monarchs back up 25-14, an 11-point advantage. Hackett just about got himself into some trouble. Near steal by Luke Reuter, but a foul, and that will send Benoit to the line to shoot a pair. A 70% free throw shooter. That foul on Luke is his first. And the free throw by Benoit's good. That's his first point of the ball game. Averages 6.5. 10-point lead for TMP, 25-15. Second free throw is good, so Benoit has a pair. TMP leads, been cut back down to 9, 25-16, and then a turnover by the Monarchs. They've turned it over 10 times. Chase Worth will now check in for TMP. Smith Center basketball. Hackett in the lane, bounce pass to Meyer. In the corner, Staples, a three-pointer, no good, but a 3-second call is going to be called against Smith Center. And Gavin Overmiller set to check back for the Redmen, replacing Jesse Staples. And Jared Vitztum will run point for TMP. Steps in, plays it in the middle to TJ Flax. Now Vitztum on the outside, back to Jared Shoemaker now. Jared plays it on the baseline to Romy. He lost it for a second. Chase inside to TJ Flax. Layup is good. Good ball movement by TMP. 4 for TJ, back to an 11-point advantage.
Patience and just kept working the offense.
Hackett picked up by Flax. Now over Miller. Dribbles in the corner. Benoit throws it in and nearly stolen by Chase Worth, but could not handle it. Good job anticipating that entry pass and knocked it away. Smith Center will inbound. Over Miller to Hackett. He'll go baseline. Jared Vitztum meets him right there. That ball is nearly stolen as Overmiller floats in the lane. Out to Benoit. His three's on the way. No good. Rebounded by Meyer. Goes inside. Shot up. No. Rebound tipped out. Smith Center has it again. Overmiller in the corner to Benoit. Pump fakes. Goes inside with it. Shot is nearly blocked, but Gooder's able to get it in. His first two. 27-18. TMP can't quite shake these pesky Redmen from Smith Center. DJ Flax comes out to get the pass. Now right side to Worth, top side to TJ. On the baseline to Romy, plays it into Vidstum. Nice catch, shot easy for Jared. He has 14. 29-18. Vitz has nearly half of the TMP points as we go under 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Skip pass over Miller. Baseline drive, shot up, off the glass and in for Gavin Overmiller. He has 5. 29-20. This is a back and forth second quarter. At halftime, we'll hope to talk to TMP Lady Monarch head coach Rose McFarland. Lady Monarchs dominate over Smith Center. In the lane, Vidstum scores again. That's 16 for Jared Vidstum, 31-20. And Smith Center has yet to find an answer.
I think he's just going to work.
I think so. Well, he's found out Smith Center can't guard him inside. Hackert plays it to Benoit. Right side, Gavin Overmiller, 3 is good. That's 8 for Gavin Overmiller. 31-23. 1:03 to play here in the first half. Baseline Romy, Chase goes in, out to Jared Shoemaker. His jumper is up and well short, rebounded by Overmiller. Smith Center a chance to cut it to 6 or possibly 5 with a 3-pointer. Overmiller, left side, fires one up, can't hit it, rebounded by Vidstum, and he couldn't handle it, and it's out of bounds. Staples in now to replace Benoit. Inbounds for Overmiller. Plays it into Hackert, and the ball is going to be stolen by Jared Shoemaker. Here comes TMP up the floor. Chase Worth looking for some help. Cross-court pass, TJ Flax in the lane. Tough shot. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2, and that's going to be the second on Brett Meyer. TJ Flax, 2 out of 3 from the free throw line on the season. First free throw for TJ is through there. He has 5. Buckmaster and Benoit back for Smith Center. Lager in again for TMP, replacing Vidstum. Gooder and Myers sit for the Redmen. 32-23, TMP up. Second free throw from Flax is no good, rebounded by Buckmaster. He'll let some traffic clear, and the freshman looking for somebody to get the basketball to, and finds it with Hackert. Now the Redmen finally get the ball across. Down by 9. Near steal by TMP. Bodies on the floor. Benoit nearly traveled with it, and he's going to foul over the back, and Chase Romy will go to the line to shoot 2 for TMP. With 11.3 seconds to go in the first half, TMP up by 9.
To the line for the Monarchs, number 11, Chase Romy.
Chase Romy, 3 out of 4 tonight from the line. That one is well short. He'll have another opportunity to put his team up by double figures. Second free throw for the Monarchs senior. That one's on the mark. 8 first half points for Romy. Smith Center quickly up the floor. Oh, it's knocked out of bounds. It will stay with TMP. 33-23, Monarchs by 10. Smith Center with 7.2 seconds to go. They get it into Buckmaster. He goes in strong, has his shot blocked. It's out of bounds. It will stay with Smith Center. Redmen inbound it on the baseline. Overmiller plays it into Staples. His 3 is up, good, and he's fouled. He'll try and make it an old-fashioned 4-point play. Wow. Boy, Smith Center just sticking right with TMP, and that makes it a 7-point ball game. That foul goes on Jared Shoemaker. So 33-26. Staples has the free throw. It's up and good, so he gets the 4-point play. He has 6 points. TMP quickly up the floor, and Chase Worth just traveled with the basketball. And now Smith Center will have it back with the chance to do even more damage, down by only 6.
You might want to find Staples around the 3-point line.
Inbound for the Redmen. They get it to Staples. Takes a dribble. Shot on the way. No good, and that's the end of the first half. Pretty good comeback by Smith Center after trailing by double figures most of this first half. They've cut the lead to 6 after 1 half of play. It's TMP 33, Smith Center 27. We'll have more from Al Billinger Fieldhouse right after this. This is Monarch Basketball.
This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling, with 4 late model rigs. They have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment from farm.
TMP will start the second half with Hoffman, Flax, Ryan Reuter, Romy, and Vidstum. Smith Center with Hackert, Meyer. There's a three-pointer from Benoit from the corner. Missed it. Rebounded by Meyer. Missed it. Rebounded again. He'll go to the line to shoot two. If that's on Peyton Hoffman, that will be his fourth. It is on Peyton Hoffman. He just can't get on track tonight. And he's just picked up his fourth foul. 12 seconds into the second half. Free throw is good by Meyer. He has been at the free throw line a lot tonight. He has 6. Has all of his points from the line. Second free throw is good. Make it 7. In the first quarter, Smith Center scored 10 points. 8 of them were from the free throw line. We have ourselves a 4-point ball game, 33-29. Here at the start of the second half. Right side, Jared Shoemaker. Ryan Reuter plays it back to Jared. In the lane, ball's loose. Reuter has it for TMP. On the right side, Shoemaker. Inside, layup for Vidstum is good. Great ball movement. It went Shoemaker on Romy's hands for about 1/10 of a second and then to Vidstum for the layup. That's 18 for Vitz. Inside, no good. Rebound by Meyer, no. Rebound that time by Vidstum. 35-29, TMP the other way. Baseline Romy, layup is good. 10 for Chase Romy. 37-29, TMP by 8.
Well, it's about time for the Monarchs to start one of those runs. We've been kind of waiting for it for a while.
Now would be good. They saw their lead dip to 4. There's a baseline jumper is good by Hobelman. He has 4. 37-31, TMP by 6 with the basketball moving left to right here in the second half. Skip pass, TJ Flax. Plays it baseline to Romy. Across the lane to Shoemaker, can't hit the shot. Rebound tipped out, long to Reuter. Boy, the Monarchs are seeing those options available on the baseline. Romy again, goes up, tough shot, no. Rebound fought for, out of bounds. Smith Center basketball. Hackert up the floor. He's joined by Overmiller, Hobelman, Benoit, and Meyer. Hobelman gets it, plays it off, and it's stolen by TMP. Turnover Smith Center, their 15th of the game. Vidstum plays it up the floor to Reuter. Ryan on the right side, veers back towards the middle to set the offense. Baseline look into Romy, goes reverse and scores. Chase Romy with 12 for TMP.
Well, Vitz says, Romy, you've given me quite a few of those little assists tonight. Here's the return the favor.
Jared, pretty solid in the passing end as well, and that pass is out of bounds. A turnover on Smith Center as Benoit was trying to float that over Jared Vidstum, and
he did.
He got it floated over him, and then floated it over everybody else and out of bounds. TMP by 8 with the basketball. Smith Center has played exclusive zone against TMP tonight. On the baseline, Vidstum goes up, strong look, got it to go. That is 20 for Jared Vidstum. It's 41-31. Again, TMP, I think, finding the answer to this zone right there on the baseline. Hackert for 3, no good. Rebounded by Benoit. He goes up, has his shot blocked out of bounds by Vidstum. Benoit stands 6 foot, and I think that is very generous. And he went up against all 6'7" plus the wingspan of Jared Vidstum, and he lost. Smith Center will keep the basketball down by 10. They were down by 4 moments ago. Inbound, Meyer scores his first field goal. He has 9. 41-33. Kind of cut Monarchs sleeping on that inbound play. Ryan Reuter, top side, 3-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound to TJ Flax. To Shoemaker. Baseline to Jared Vidstum. He's double teamed, lost it for a moment. Out to Jared Shoemaker. Jared inside. Back out to Ryan Reuter. Ryan flips it right side to Shoemaker. His jumper's up and in. 2 for Jared Shoemaker. 43-33. Boy, that second quarter was kind of like this, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Benoit nearly lost it, and he traveled with it, and he did lose it. Turnover on Smith Center. Creighton Renz will check in for TMP, replacing Chase Romey. 4:26 to play, third quarter. TMP on top, 43-33. They've led the entire game. In the lane, Vidston plays it underneath, nearly stolen away. TJ Flax gets some of the loose change, and a rebound again by Creighton Renz, his first two. Monarchs up by 12, 45-33, really starting to click, and another travel on Smith Center. And a turnover on the Redmen as Hackert will check back in and replace over Miller. And I think we're going to have a timeout on the floor. It is a timeout. It is a full timeout. 4:06 to play in the third quarter. TMP 45, Smith Center 33. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch basketball.
This presentation is brought to you by Nextech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, the freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bank and Ryan Appraising Services, a lead provider of real estate valuations. Perftech Wireline Services, total case toll wireline services covering the state of Kansas. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. Home steel siding and windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires.
TMP up by 12. They've outscored Smith Center in this third quarter 12-6 to extend their what was a 6-point halftime lead up to 12. But boy, TMP's really figured out this Smith Center zone, Dave. They've really been playing it well in this second half, finding the different options available. Smith Center closes down one option, they go to the next. If they close down the next, they go to the next one after that, and looking pretty good against them.
Yeah, they have kind of found the weak spot, and that's usually in the center, getting it to the baseline and then getting that cut to the basket by Vidston. Worked out pretty well for them so far here in the second half.
Halfway through the third quarter, TMP controlling this one. TJ Flax thought about the jumper, lost his balance, gets it in the lane to Vidston. Baseline look to Renz, has his shot partially blocked. Rebounded by Meyer. The sophomore will lead the break. Plays it into Benoit. He goes up. No good. Rebound. Spot for backside, and a foul is going to be called against TMP. And they're going to call that foul on Creighton Renz. That is his first personal. And Creighton will have a seat on the bench. Chase Romey will come back in for TMP. Inbound. Benoit looking. Plays it in the corner to Hackert. Crosses over, now plays it to Benoit, to Staples in the lane. Got it to go, and he was fouled. So Jesse Staples will go to the line. He has 8. He is 0 for 1 from the free throw line. That TMP foul was on Ryan Reuter. That is his third personal. All of a sudden, Joe Hurdle's point guard's starting to stack up a few fouls. Staples with 9. And Hayden Lowe will check back in for TMP. So 45-36, TMP by 9, following with 3-point play from Staples. Lowe will run the point for the Monarchs. Boy, Smith Center really closing down that entry pass to the high post. Outside, TJ Flax left open, couldn't get it to rim in. Jared Vidston will follow it up with an offensive rebound and put back. He has 22 for TMP, 47-36. Monarchs back by 11. Meyer kicks it out to Hackert, who drives the lane. Plays it to Benoit, floats in, tough jumper, and he got it to go. Benoit with 4. That was not an easy shot for the Smith Center junior, excuse me. In the lane, Romey goes in strong. Now Shoemaker plays it, back to Romey, lays it up and in. Just great ball movement, 14 for Romey. 49-38, TMP by 11 with 2:30 to go in the third quarter. Baseline pass, tipped out of bounds by TMP. It will stay with Smith Center. And it will be Staples to key it in for the Redmen. Gets it to Myers. Now Hackert on the outside, guarded by Hayden Lowe. Into the lane, plays it out, three-pointer up, no good. Rebound on the floor, TMP basketball. Jared Biston will leave the break for the Monarchs. Plays it to Shoemaker. Jared's layup is good. Boy, he looked that off like a quarterback. He was looking right side for Hayden Lowe. Defense kind of shifted that way, and he zipped it over to Shoemaker for the layup. Hobelman, there's a skip pass to Hackert. TMP by 13. That is their largest lead of the ball game. Hackert down to a knee, keeps the basketball. Meyer goes baseline, and that is an offensive foul. And Chase Romey took a knee to the chest, but will go the other way after the Smith Center turnover.
Great effort, great defense to get in position. No question.
That's 3 on Meyer. So you'd like to see TMP go after him. As he's picked up 3, like to have 4, and TMP is going to take a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Monarch basketball brought to you by Westview Church Hayes, Paul Wurtenberger Construction, Master Cleaners, Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, Insurance Planning, Hayes Chevrolet, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Union Station Coffee and Roastery, Nextech Wireless, PerfTech Wireline Services, Home Steel Siding and Windows, Advanced Insulation and Coatings, KJ&G Customs, and by Eagle Communications, our community connected. The Monarchs played a good third quarter, Dave. After Smith Center cut it to 4 at the beginning of the third, it was 33-29. Since then, TMP has outscored Smith Center 18-8.
Well, they just keep attacking the zone. They're being patient, and they're just finding the open spots as players are cutting, and it's working well for the Monarchs tonight.
Inbounds for TMP. Vitstum receives it. He's on the floor along with Lowe, Romey, Flax, and Shoemaker. Hayden Lowe spins in the lane, looking for some help, plays it to Jared Vitstum. Jared will take the jumper, got it to go. 24 for Jared Vitstum. 53-38, TMP by 15, really starting to extend this lead. Baseline into Meyer, had it stripped away, but foul is going to be called on Jared Shoemaker. And it will be Meyer to the line to shoot 2. He has made a living at the line, 7 out of 8 tonight. Second foul on Shoemaker. Meyer's free throw is short. You can see that one right out of his hand was going to be pretty short. Second free throw. It is good. So Meyer hits 1 out of 2. He's in double figures now with 10. 53-39, TMP by 14 with 1:10 to play in the third quarter. TJ Flax at the left elbow. Jared Vitstum, step back. Boy, that's a tough one. Not even close, out of bounds off of Smith Center. Vitz with the step back. And if that would have went, I think Smith Center just would have started the bus and said it's time to go home. There's an inbounds to Vitz, couldn't get the easy one. Rebounded by TJ Flax, and he scores. 7 points for TJ Flax. 55-39, 16-point advantage for the Monarchs. Staples in the corner, Hackert. He's fouled and hits a 3.
Again.
If I see a second 4-point play in this ball game, I am going to be fairly surprised. That is 5 for Hackert. And that foul on TJ Flax, that's his first.
Well, Staples kind of kept him in the game in that first, coming off the bench and hitting a 3 and getting the and 1.
So now Hackert trying to do the same thing. His team was down by 16. And the free throw is good, so a 4-point play for Blake Hackert. His 6th. I don't think I've ever seen 2 4-point plays in a game.
Oh, there's been some seasons you haven't seen 2 4-point plays like.
Romey gets Flax on the backside. His layup is good. The Monarch offense, ball movement has been outstanding here in this third quarter, and TJ Flax with 9 points will go to the line.
Yeah, and really the zone that Smith Center's run kind of, got them maybe out of their rhythm a little bit in the first half, but once they've kind of got things figured out here, it's been easy buckets.
Free throw on the way for TJ is right in there. He has 10. He had 12 on Tuesday night. And if TMP gets that kind of production from TJ Flax, good luck anybody who plays him. Staples in the corner to Hackert. Back up top to Staples. Flax will pick him up defensively. Left side to Overmiller. He lost it for a second. Loose ball up the floor. Here comes TMP. Flax plays it across the lane, and then it's stolen by Smith Center. First turnover of the second half on TMP, and then a turnover on Smith Center, and a foul is going to be called on the Redmen. Believe that's going to go against Austin Gooder. And it is against Gooder. That's his first. So 1.4 seconds to go. Joel Karg into the lineup. Hayden Lowe up the floor, heaves a three-pointer off the glass, no good. And that is the end of the third quarter. TMP on top 58-43. We'll be back with your fourth quarter after this 60-second timeout. This is Monarch basketball.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpa One of Hayes Vidston Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team.
TMP 58-43 lead over Smith Center. They'll start the fourth quarter with the basketball. Peyton Hoffman, Ryan Reuter, Jared Vidston, Michael Lager, and Chase Romey on the floor for the Monarchs. Boy, Peyton has not spent a whole lot of time out on the floor tonight due to foul trouble, so he should be pretty fresh right now. And he has made it further into the fourth quarter as Michael Lager spins and scores his first two of the ball game. It's 60-43, the largest lead for TMP. Overmiller plays it to Benoit. His three is short. Long rebound on the floor. TMP has it. Chase Romey will push it up the floor. Peyton Hoffman goes inside, lays it up and in. His first two of the ball game. It's 62-43, TMP by 19.
You know, Hoffman was anxious to get one of those off and get some production on the board. Frustrating night for him.
There's a pass that's stolen away by TMP's Ryan Reuter, but his foot was on the line. I like that stretch of the Reuter. Ryan Reuter tried to keep his foot in, but just couldn't do it. Inbounds Meyer has a shot obviously affected by, there's a pass up the floor to Romey. Chase reverses it up and in! Oh, a fantastic reversal by the senior. He has 16, a season high, a career high for Romey. 64-43 Monarchs by 21. Hackert's three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Benoit. He'll go inside, nowhere to go with it. Now Hackert back to the baseline. Spins, he is cut off. Now out to Benoit. 6:27 to play. Hackert thought about the three-pointer, has nowhere to go with it. Drives baseline. Hobelman's jumper is good. He has 6. 64-45, TMP by 19 with the basketball coming up on 6 minutes to play in the game. Romey to Hoffman, left side Ryan Reuter, a three-pointer on the way, in and out again. Rebound Smith Center. Meyer will push it for the Redmen. Goes inside, shot no, but a foul. Boy, Ryan Reuter was setting up like, come on, fella, you come into me, but Meyer did a good job of twisting his body around Reuter and picks up the foul. And Meyer at the line again. This is his 11th free throw, and he misses that one. Luke Reuter, Creighton Wren's in for TMP. Ryan Reuter sits, as does Chase Romey. Foul on Ryan was his 4th. Second free throw for Meyer, and got that one to roll home. He has 11 points, 9 from the free throw line. 64-46 TMP. Hoffman looks inside Lager, just inside the free throw lane. Rolls it up and in. Michael Lager with 4. Tell you what, that young man has played some good minutes for TMP. Monarchs by 20, 66-46. In the lane, Hobelman out to Hackert. His three-pointer's on the way and good. Blake Hackert with 9. 66-49 TMP. Piston with the basketball, goes in the lane, and a foul is going to be called on Smith Center. That will only be the 4th team foul of the half, and it's on Hackert, his 2nd. Staples will check in and replace Overmiller. Hoffman with the inbound in the corner. Lager plays it back to Hoffman. Payton tries to dump it down. It's stolen away by Smith Center. And then TMP steals it back on the other end. Luke Reuter has the loose change. Up the floor, Hoffman on the near side, left to right. Top side to Renz. Over in the corner to Luke Reuter. Hoffman again, he'll go inside, off balance, no good. Rebound, Lager has a shot blocked, but a foul, and that will be number 4 on Meyer. And Michael Lager, who shoots 64% from the free throw line on the season, will go to the line to shoot 2 with 4:40 to play in the 4th quarter. Lager bounces the basketball. First shot is up and in. Tell you what, that basketball has some speed on it from Lager when he shoots his free throw. Jared Bitston will go to the TMP bench as Jared Shoemaker checks back in. It's Shoemaker, Renz, Lager, Luke Reuter, and Hoffman. Second free throw for Michael. Rims off, no good. Shoemaker with the rebound, goes right back at it, had his shot blocked. 67-49, and up the floor, a foul is going to be called on Peyton Hoffman, and Peyton has just fouled out of the basketball game.
Fouls on Monarchs, number 3, Peyton Hoffman. To the line for the Redmen, number 23.
Peyton's still standing out there like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm good. CNBA, I've got 6 fouls. TJ Flax will replace him. So Peyton finishes the ball game with 2 points. He actually got to play 3 minutes and 27 seconds of the 4th quarter, though. A lot more than he played in any of the other quarters. Free throw from Overmiller is good.
Checking in for the Redmen, number 2, Austin.
He has 9.
For your Monarchs, number 23, Ryan.
Ryan Reuter will check in to replace Luke Reuter. With 4:33 to play and TMP up by 17. Overmiller will shoot the free throw and knock it home. Gavin Overmiller in double figures with 10. 67-51, TMP by 16 with the basketball. TJ Flax plays it baseline to Creighton Renz, top side to Ryan Reuter. Ryan now to Shoemaker. To Renz, three-pointer for Ryan on the way, short, no good, rebound, saved in by TJ Flax. What a hustle by TJ. Ryan top of the key again, thought about the 3, now goes inside. He's fouled by Meyer, who's just fouled out of the ball game, and he will finish it with 11, 9 of them from the free throw line. And no argument from the sophomores, he comes straight to the sideline. So Ryan Reuter will go to the line and shoot 2. He scored the first 2 points of the ball game in about 2 seconds and hasn't scored since.
He's had some good looks tonight. Decided to forgo the three-point line with that shot and take it to the basket after he had missed one earlier. Was productive as they got the fifth foul and got him to the line.
He hits the free throw. He'll have another opportunity. Shots on the way and good. So Ryan hits a pair. He has 4. 69-51, 18-point advantage for the Monarchs. Staples in the lane, floats one up, no good. Vidstum clears the board for TMP. See if they pick him up on the fast break this time. They do. Jared Shoemaker will take the jumper. No good. Rebound tipped out. Shoemaker will get the loose ball, and he's fouled and will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Jared has shot only 2 so far this year. He's 1 for 2.
Austin Gooder to the line for the Monarchs, number 24, Jared Shoemaker.
Jared Vidstum did a good job keeping that ball alive, just going high to tip it.
Monarchs have been doing that, being active on the glass. They've done that a couple of times tonight, saving a possession just by keeping the ball alive.
Free throw for Shoemaker, no good. Rebounded by Vidstum.
Speaking of.
Shocker, huh? Left side, Shoemaker. Reuter will swing it around to Flax. TJ plays it in lane to Lager. His jumper is partially blocked, then knocked out of bounds by Reese Buckmaster, who just checked in. And it will be TMP basketball. Shoemaker looking in, finds Ryan Reuter. A three-pointer for Ryan, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Smith Center. It will stay with TMP. And Overmiller back now for Smith Center. Another substitution for the Redmen for the first time, or second time, Joel Karg back. Briefly saw some time moments ago. Inbounds to Vidstum, and he got undercut by Overmiller. And that will be the third on Overmiller, and Jared Vidstum will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. This is his opportunity to catch up with Kayla if he can knock both of these down with 3:26 to play. First one's up, and no good. Rebounded by Buckmaster. 69-51, TMP. Yeah, ball's out of bounds off of Karg and a turnover. But TMP struggled with turnovers in that first half, Dave. The 3:17 mark of the fourth quarter, they've only turned it over twice here in the second half. That will help you. TJ Flax on the backside. Jared Vidstum goes in strong, and he is fouled hard by Gavin Overmiller.
I believe that's his fourth.
It's his fourth. Well, that's what I had. They have him for 3. Yeah, there we go, 4. So Vidstum will go to the line to shoot a pair this time. Free throws on the way, no good. Accurate back now. Boy, Smith Center substitutes a ton. Second free throw for Vidstum. On the way, and good, he hits that one. Jared with 25 tonight to lead all scorers, 70-51, TMP by 19. Accurate, baseline, floats it, no good, rebound tipped out, and Staples will run down the loose ball. Into the lane, no good. Misses it, rebound TMP. TJ Flax to Ryan Reuter. Layup, yes, and a foul. And Buckmaster is called for the foul, and Ryan Reuter finishes on the other end. He has 6.
You get Flax and Reuter running out on the break. Boy, it usually turns out pretty well. And nice pass by Flax to get Reuter to the rim and the line.
I believe they've called a technical foul or an intentional foul on Buckmaster. Reuter's free throw, no good. And they'll just let Ryan stay there to shoot the other 2 as well. So 2 free throws coming, so Buckmaster gets the personal and then he gets the technical. Probably will not sit well with his dad, who's the color commentary in the Smith Center TV broadcast up behind us either. I'm guessing. Free throw by Ryan is good. He hits the first one.
And I didn't really see.
I didn't either. I kind of turned away. He must have said something. 73-51, TMP by 22. And the Monarchs will have the basketball. Inbounds, Ryan Reuter looking inside to Lager. Goes up strong and scores, and he's fouled by Buckmaster. So Michael Lager with 7.
And Michael just coming in and tonight has played a nice, solid game. Nice contribution for the Monarchs off the bench again.
Well, if you remember right, he played pretty strong in TMP's opening round loss against Manhattan in the Hayes City shootout. And Lager hits the the free throw. He has 8. And a timeout on the floor. TMP 76, Smith Center 51. We'll take the timeout with you. We are back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch basketball.
This presentation is brought to you by Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced insulation and coating, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. APAC, proving itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Welcome back to Al Billinger Fieldhouse. The TMP Monarchs in control, 76-51 over Smith Center with 2:35 to play. Smith Center will have on the floor some new faces. Trace Haven, the sophomore, in for the first time. He joins Buckmaster and Karg and Gooder. Also out there for the first time is Camden Dietz. Fourth quarter score from Garden City. Hayes High 36, Garden City 23. Karg in the lane to Buckmaster, lost it out of bounds, turnover, Smith Center. 24 turnovers tonight for the Redmen. David McFarland, Hayden Lowe, Chase Worth, Luke Reuter, Creighton Renz on the floor for TMP. Top side, now they go into the lane to Worth. Hayden Lowe goes in strong, can't score it, rebound fought for, and that's going to be a foul on Worth as he climbed over the top of Haven. So Worth is called for the foul. That's his first personal. And to the line is Trace Haven, 1 for 2 on the season. Make it 2 out of 3 as he hits that first free throw. His first point of the ball game. Second free throw, no good. And it's going to be out of bounds. Looked like it was out of bounds off of Smith Center. Austin Gooder's able to put it back. He has 4. 76-54, TMP by 22. Just under 2 minutes to play in the ball game. Inside Low, can't hit. A foul is going to be called. And it's going to be Creighton Renz going to the line for TMP. Gooder gets whistled for the foul. Renz, 69% free throw shooter on the season, will shoot a pair. First one, no good. He'll have a second opportunity. Missed that one as well. Rebound tipped around. Haven has it for Smith Center. Up the floor to Karg. Looking to go up, can't score it. Rebounded by Gooder. And Luke Reuter comes away with the loose change and a foul on Smith Center. I believe that's going to go on Haven. We'll see what the call is. And that is the foul on Trace Haven. That's his first. Reuter goes to the line for the Monarchs to shoot a pair, 4 out of 6 on the season. First free throw on the way, no good. Boy, the Monarchs, luckily they have a 20-plus point lead because their free throw shooting has been less than stellar here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Buckmaster for Smith Center. And a foul is going to be called inside on Luke Reuter on the other end. And that will send Austin Gooder to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Two free throws, or a 1-and-1, excuse me. Maybe two, depending on how it goes. Misses. Rebounded by David McFarland. David plays it across to his fellow sophomore Luke Reuter. In the lane, Chase Worth spins out, plays it in the corner to Reuter. A three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound fought for. Creighton Renz has it. Top of the key, McFarland. Now Hayden Lowe dribbles in, looking for some help. Creighton Renz plays it to Chase Worth. Layup is good. Good ball movement by TMP. That's two for Worth. 78-54 Monarchs by 24. Under a minute to play. Haven plays it in the corner to Card. Couldn't handle it. Out of bounds. TMP basketball. McFarland will walk it across for TMP. They will improve to 7-2, a 7-game winning streak, 5-0 in the conference. McFarland open on the top side for a second. He will get it back. He'll fire a three-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound inside by Renz, and he scores. Creighton Renz with 4. 80-54, TMP by 26. Card lost it. Turnover, Smith Center. Here comes TMP up the floor. McFarland will go in, lays it up, can't hit it. Rebound by Reuter, no, gets another board. In some trouble, plays it to Hayden Lowe with 12. Hayden back up top to McFarland, picks up his dribble. Now Lowe will play it to McFarland. TMP looking to just attack a little bit. 2 seconds on the clock. Renz plays it to McFarland, and that is the end of the ball game. TMP dominates this one. TMP wins it 80-54. And Dave Barber, the Monarchs, got out of the gates a little slow. Smith Center was able to play back and forth. It's a 6-point game at halftime. Well, TMP just turned it on, outscored Smith Center by 20 in the second half.
Yeah, really impressive second half. I think they, you mentioned it, they didn't have as many turnovers, took a little care of the ball, but they really figured that zone that Smith Center was running out, just attacked it and continued to attack it and finished at the rim a lot of times. A lot of nice looks at the basket tonight.
TMP head coach Joe Hurdle and Smith Center head coach Joe Burgart having a nice discussion down on the floor right now. You know, you could be friends and competitors all at the same time, and obvious right there with those two. So TMP wins it tonight 80-54. They're 7-2 overall, 5-0 in the league. Smith Center drops to 3-6 and 1-3 in league play. If you're watching on HaysPost.com or Eagle TV, we'll end our broadcast here. If you're listening on 99 KZ Country, your post-game show is coming up. This is Monarch Basketball.